No, if you think about the U.S., Japan, and Taiwan, we have so many things in common, whether it's values, whether it's interests, whether it's people-to-people ties. You may have seen last week, myself and Representative Katayama from Japan recorded a video about U.S., Japan, Taiwan collaboration on disaster risk. And this, for me personally, is something that I've always felt very deeply about this phenomenon that whenever Japan, the U.S., or Taiwan face a challenge or a threat, the other two immediately rush to their defense. So, for example, in 2011, when Japan faced the triple disasters on March 11th, I was in Japan and went to help on Operation Tomodachi, which was the biggest U.S. disaster relief operation in history. And it was also the biggest contributor of financial support and donations was for Taiwan, just demonstrating U.S. and Taiwan's deep sympathies towards Japan in its moment of need. And in 2020, when COVID broke out and the United States was being overrun, many of our hospitals were under extreme stress and didn't have any face masks because China had put export restrictions. Taiwan just generously, even though they still had needs internally, they generously donated millions of face masks for American hospitals and first responders. And actually here at AIT, our warehouse was full of masks that were being donated and we were shipping back to the United States. And I don't know how many lives were saved, but we really felt deeply grateful for Taiwan helping us in our moment of need. And then the following year when COVID broke into Taiwan, I was very happy to see both the U.S. and Japan quickly rush vaccines because Taiwan still had not been able to procure vaccines at the time. And so we were able to return the generosity that Taiwan had shown both to the United States and Japan in the past. At other levels too, U.S., Japan, Taiwan cooperation is getting closer and closer. So for example, I mentioned the GCTF. Japan was the first country to join as the U.S. and Taiwan on GCTF platform. And that I think encouraged other countries to increase their participation. And similarly, Japan was also the first country in organizations like the World Health Assembly to speak out with us on behalf of Taiwan, also I think encouraging other countries to join that effort. And then in 2021, when Prime Minister Suga went to Washington for the summit with President Biden, it was for the first time in over 50 years that the U.S. and Japanese leaders talked about the importance of security in the Taiwan Strait. And that language that was in that summit not only has been repeated and amplified in every following U.S.-Japan meeting, but now that has become the common language that countries use around the world, and really, again, showing Japan's leadership with the United States in supporting peace and security for Taiwan. So in the future, whether it's in, for example, semiconductor supply chain resilience, or whether it's on maintaining security in this part of the world, or whether it's in supporting Taiwan's meaningful contributions to the international community, I expect the U.S., Japan to continue to play a very close partnership role.